Good evening, everyone. Hello. Final episode of How to Mage in LFR for Castle Nathria. I'm excited. I am really excited. I am looking forward to kicking Denathrius' face in. I've been looking forward to this for months now. Like, literally months. Past couple of months. And honestly, who hasn't? Who has not been looking forward to kicking in Denathrius' face? Some of you have already gone ahead and gone into normal, heroic, mythic. That's fabulous. I personally can't wait to gang up on Denathrius in those modes with my alliance friends. But for LFR, we're going in Horde Mage, the star of the show, Aranya Versarn, as always. Let's see, personal announcements, nothing really new. I got tested for COVID today. I've been sick along with my daughters for the past handful of days. We're also going to be doing something different for this episode. In the past, I used to not only do episodes in Fire, I also did them in Arcane. And since we only have one boss to slay, I'm going to be doing it Arcane. Yes, I know the stats are out. Fire Mage is more powerful. I get that. But I am going to be doing that in the serious rating. This is not serious rating. This is LFR. So I would like to try to change things up a bit with Arcane, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Let's get started. Let's get it started. All right, here we are. The name of the wing is Audience with Arrogance. One boss only, Sire Denathrius. As always, with How to Mage in LFR, which is, I must reiterate, for the haters with hate boners that can't seem to keep those hate boners in their pants, this is not a serious rating guide. It's LFR. There is nothing serious about LFR. How to Mage in LFR is half survival guide, half purely entertainment. Purely YOLO entertainment. So, despite the fact that people have gotten something out of it, people have learned some things from it, and people have enjoyed it. That's what makes it all worth doing. But despite the fact that people have learned from it and found it helpful, it's not a serious rating guide. If you want a truly serious rating guide, go to Wowhead. Go to one of the serious rating guides out there. Don't come here. Serious raiders do not come to this series to learn anything serious. They come here to laugh and be entertained, same as anyone else here. I had an issue with this a year ago when people would, for other reasons than, thinking this was a serious guide, they mocked it and was saying no serious raider would look at this. Well, yeah, they're not supposed to. So yes, calm down. There's only a few haters of this series anymore, but they don't actually hate the series. They had issues with me. Oh well. But yes, for the very few that still have any hate boners going on for this series, stick it back in your pants. Calm down. Your claims have no merit. All right, I've got chat pulled up. Y'all can talk at me. Oh, it's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. It's buffering. Thinks it's buffering. We'll see. Okay, as always with How to Mage in LFR, we will start with the adventure guide. Because we may not read serious guides or mechanics guides or watch videos. Why? Because we are the looking for group raiders. But it helps to, get a little bit of preparation. For that, we have the not at all complete adventure guide provided in-game. The adventure guide, you reach it by hitting Shift-J or just clicking on it. Go to the Raids tab. Go to Castle Nathria. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. There he is, the man himself. The man, the myth, the motherfucker, Sire Denathrius. Y'all can quote me on that, by the way. All right, overview. And then the sass and speculation. Who am I kidding? The sass and speculation are always threaded throughout the overview. Let's just carry on. For countless ages, Sire Denathrius stood among the Eternal Ones who rule the realms of death. But in the Shadowlands' darkest hour, he has betrayed his sacred duty. With his bloodthirsty living blade Remornia at his side and defended by his most sycophantic loyalists, Denathrius will cut a swath through any who stand against him and cast their remains into the inescapable terror of the Maw. Well, that doesn't do shit to us Maw walkers, but he's welcome to try. For some reason, the chat is just not pulling up on my phone here. I'm sorry, guys. It's being super temperamental. I will do my best to keep up with you guys, though, I promise. Denathrius begins the fight by tormenting players for their past transgressions. Oh, don't we have many? Don't we have many? Yeah, we've got plenty for him to torment us with. This is gonna be wow. Player must be hit by cleansing pain. Pain is cleansing. To remove burden of sin before they run out of space to avoid ravage. Denathrius strikes with immense cruelty, inflicting shadow damage to players in a cone in front of him. Players with burden of sin lose 1 stack and summon an echo of sin. Players without burden of sin receive 300 increased damage from this ability. Yikes! So don't stand in the pain unless you have something to cleanse. Burden of sin. All players gain 4 stacks of Burden of Sin at the start of the encounter. Every 2 seconds, Burden of Sin inflicts shadow damage per stack. Nice! Ravage. After 6 seconds, Remornia releases Anima in a huge arc, inflicting shadow damage to all players hit and filling the area with desolation. The desolation of Remornia. At 70% health, Denathrius casts yeah, still sick, but I did get tested today. So we'll know in a couple days what it is. If it's COVID or not. It's probably not COVID. At 70% health, Denathrius casts March of the Penitent and drags players into his grand observatorium, where they must face a chorus of his most powerful admirers while avoiding Remornia's attempts to massacre them. March of the Penitent. Upon reaching 70% health, Denathrius draws all players to the center of the room, then casts them outward to the edges. Players affected by Burden of Sin have their movement speed slowed by 10% per stack and are unable to use abilities. Moving within 16 yards of Denathrius absolves players of their Burden of Sin. How dare he? He's the bad guy, and yet this whole sin and absolution of sin power is still within his very being. That's infuriating. How dare he? How dare. Alright, chat is just not working on my phone, so I'm gonna have to give it a bit to settle, or maybe I can pull a trick. I could pull a trick on it. Let's see. Can I do that? Apparently not. Even my trick is not working. So, I guess we'll see. Massacre. Remornia releases her full power to form massive blades that slash in every direction, inflicting shadow damage to any player. Don't get hit. At 40% health, Denathrius casts Indignation. Motherfucker! Come on! Really? Like you have any rights. To wield Remornia directly, a combination of his most powerful abilities. Indignation. Upon reaching 40% health, Denathrius disables all mirrors and traps players within a twisting maelstrom of anima that inflicts shadow damage every second to players who attempt to escape. Well, that's an unholy tantrum if I ever heard of one. Alright, damage dealers, fellow mages, here's what we need to know, the basics of what we need to know. Echoes of Sin and Crimson Kabbalists are dangerous and can overwhelm your raid if not dealt with quickly. In other words, kill the ads. Kill the fucking ads. This is serious. Remornia shares health with Denathrius through Bloodbound. Siri, shut. Ugh. My phone thought I was talking to it. Remornia shares health with Denathrius through Bloodbound. She draws strength from Denathrius' life force. Any damage she takes is also taken by Denathrius. That's helpful. Position carefully for Blood Price and Shattering Pain, both of which knock players away from Denathrius. Blood Price. Denathrius torments players with Burden of Sin, rendering them unable to move or act for 3.5 seconds. When this effect expires, each player is knocked away from Denathrius and explodes for shadow damage to all players who have the same number of Burden of Sin stacks. Well, gee, ain't that fun? Shattering Pain. Denathrius performs a series of deadly attacks, slashing his target for 100% weapon damage 3 times over 3 seconds. He then finishes with a devastating blow that inflicts a heck ton of shadow damage to all players and knocks them back. Damn. Healers, my best friends. Abilities like Impale and Fatal Finesse inflict heavy damage. What's this? Impale. Remornia marks random players, then impales each of them a few seconds later. Inflicts physical damage to all players in her path. Do not stand in the path of that sword. Do not. Remornia is such a bitch. Don't stand in the path of that bitch. Get out of that bitch's way. Fatal Finesse. Oh, he's definitely got that. Denathrius sets his sights on a random players, then slashes each of them 5 seconds later. Inflicts shadow damage to players within 9 yards of the target, plus an additional amount of shadow damage every second for 10 seconds. Fun. Yay. Blood Price and Hand of Destruction can inflict heavy damage to the entire raid. What is Hand of Destruction? Denathrius pulls players to his location and conjures an image of himself. Of course he does. An image of himself. Who would have thought? After 6 seconds, the image releases destructive energy that inflicts shadow damage to all players, reduced based on distance. So get away from that Denathrius clone there. Position carefully for Blood Price and Shattering Pain, both of which knock players away from Denathrius. Yes. The Burden of Sin, the Shattering Pain, all of it. Tanks. Use Cleansing Pain to remove Burden of Sin from yourself and allies. Racking Pain greatly increases damage taken and can also hit Crimson Kabbalists. Ooh, now that's a trick for you tanks. Racking Pain. Denathrius strikes with immense power, inflicting shadow damage to players and Kabbalists in the direction of his current target and increasing all damage they take by 30% for 24 seconds. Position carefully for Blood Price and Shattering Pain, both of which knock players away from Denathrius. Alright, so that's everything to read about in the guide. But we can only speculate what they've left out because they always leave something out. Always. Always they leave something out. Always there's something you don't expect. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun seeing what they didn't tell us, what they don't tell you. Okay. Well, I am ready to go, so let's go. Let me... Ah, yes. Hide preview. Don't want that to be sucking up all the data put through. Alright. Gonna tell all my friends that I'm live. I'm live! Woohoo! And we're gonna queue. Oh, why did I do that? I have not been in here before. Leave queue. There we go. Nice! Today's callings are in Ardenweald. I did the one for the Maw last night, although technically I have to go back to the Maw again because it's reset day. Everybody has to go and rescue more souls from the Maw. But while we are waiting in the queue, then we're just gonna go ahead and go to Ardenweald. And I don't have to worry about whether or not the group is fresh because there's only one boss. Denathrius! Ha! Fucking yay. Let's see. Oh! Oh! Darkmoon Fair is on. I should go to the Darkmoon Fair. Get that reputation buff. I am going to have that Larian mount before the week is over. Guarantee it. Guaran-fucking-tee it. My mind is made up. I am set. I am doing it. Excuse me. Goodness. Who's excited for BlizzCon Line? I'm so excited! So excited! Yes! And I'm really glad that their celebratory pack for 30 years is not just tied to BlizzCon Line, but that it's available from now until September. That gives me plenty of time to get it for myself and for my daughters, each of them. Probably one each per payday or something. Horde pony. Whee! I tried using the parasol toy here and it didn't work. It's apparently not far enough of a fall. You have to fall far enough for the parasol to activate. If it's not a far enough of a fall, you're just going to end up hurting yourself. Let's see. Who wants to go on the roller coaster? Y'all want to go on the roller coaster? I'm going to go on the roller coaster. We're going on the roller coaster. We're doing this. Alright. Back to Ouroboros. Chat on my phone. Have you fixed yourself yet? It has not. It has not fixed itself. But I still have chat in the Twitch Studio app, so if y'all want to chat at me, I can check every few minutes. See what y'all are saying. I promise I will. Ah, the Lambent Manta Ray. I remember when I got that. Good times on Argus. Very good times. Legion was such an amazing expansion. I was like happy. My whole life was happy from start to finish during that time. Got Blanchy out. Sin Runner Blanchy, because we're going to the Castle of Sin. Speaking of, for those of you on Twitter, feel free to add to the discussion, because I noted in a tweet that Venthyr, for whatever reason, seemed to just have this fascination with mortals in a very sensory or sensual kind of way. Just in general, they have this fascination with mortals in that way. Like, when you visit them, they'll be like, "It's been so long since I've laid hands on a living mortal. Are you in a rush?" They'll ask if they can touch you. "Are you in a rush?" Or Theatar, with how he'll sniff you and drool over what a great tea he thinks you smell like. So they like how you smell, they like how you feel when they touch you, and it's creepy. It's creepy as heck, but it's also weirdly endearing. So feel free to add to that your impressions on that, this fascination that the Venthyr seem to have with mortals in that way. I am looking forward to doing the Covenant story for this place. I've done Bastion. I streamed doing Revendreth. I ran a poll for people to give their input on who to do next, Maldraxxus or the Night Fae. They all were cheering for the Orc Warrior, going with the Maldraxxi. Everybody's rooting for that motherfucker. Of course, he is one fine motherfucker. Yep, I may take the poll to heart. I may not. But I did, want everyone's input nonetheless. In a moment of indecision. Because that's what you do when you can't really think of what to commit to. You're like, what do you think? What's your opinion? What's your take on it? Woohoo! I have mostly been neglecting pet battles this expansion, but not anymore. I want to get some pets, so I go forth and get some charms. Farrell, what have you got? Flying, mostly. What are flying pets weak against, I wonder? I have to pull up my cheat sheet here. This puddle waiter is just walking around. Tell my man I'm just a crane. So, dragons and magic will do. That's fine. I have definitely got dragons and magic. Okay, let's see how this goes.
How fares your hunt? For queen and groom.
What the hell? Okay, fine. That was incredible. All right. I don't even get to have repairs. Okay, fine. This is fine. This is totally fine. I'm fine with this. I am so fine with this.
The Stoneborn were not the only ones manipulated and deceived, my friend. I dare say even the Arbiter herself has been made a pawn. The time has come to dethrone our former master. What we do next, we do for the sake of all the Shadowlands.
That was beautiful.
More loyalists. We must drive them back, my prince.
Where are you going?
You are the key to victory, mortals. Go, strike down the one who has betrayed us all.
Yes, sir.
Look, Ramonia, these daring mortals have persevered through every obstacle put before them. It seems we have little choice left but to surrender.
I have a better idea, Master. Let me carve them up instead.
Now there's a thought. We could flay these petulant, small-minded creatures and use their bones to pave the path for our ascension. Oh, what to do, what to do.
Please, Master! It's been so long since I cut the living flesh. Let me skewer them, slice them, slash them, vivisect them, cut ribbons from their...
Pace yourself, Ramonia.
Yeah.
One's work is so unflattering. I shall assist our guests with their atonement. Once they have repented, I will permit you to rend their bodies and send their souls screaming into the maw.
Wow. This guy. This bitch. And this guy. Wow. Cool.
Will be your downfall. Pain cleanses the soul.
Oh, my frame rate. Rest in peace.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
I'm gonna have to lower the graphics for this because this is unbelievably
Confess
bad.
your sins,
Sorry, guys.
lest they consume you.
How the hell did that happen? Okay, that is so much better. Wow. I am so sorry.
Ramonia, exterminate this vermin.
I'm out of range. Oh, I'll splatter them across your walls.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Cleanses the soul. Ha 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 ha.
Your hubris amassed a
Oof.
debt you cannot pay.
1 second, guys. I think I need to adjust the camera a little bit. And I'm probably gonna die. But, yep, I died. But yeah, I needed to move the camera because I couldn't see part of my screen that was showing his health and mine. Who knows? Maybe we'll wipe and I'll get a second chance. Let's see.
Oh, I'll splatter them across your walls.
Damn, there's blood everywhere. Ah!
Pain cleanses the soul.
Yeah, I could not see his health or my health. And that's not good. In LFR, you want to be able to see what you've got.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. It is time you remembered your place, mortals. Crawl to me on your knees.
Whoa!
Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful end. Continue this defiance, and your suffering shall be eternal.
But defiance, that's what I do. Look at what Ramorni is doing. Jeez. You got only a couple of DPS on that Kabbalist there. Nobody on this Kabbalist.
You
Ooh.
perish together. I will cut you down. Ramonia, carve screens from their flesh.
Ooh. Wow. Wow.
Scream for me.
That's a little demanding.
Perish together. Devoted apostles, handle this filth. I will cut you down. Ramonia, carve screens from their flesh.
That creepy giggle she makes. Wow, holy shit.
Shadows consume you.
shadows consume you! Oh, it does not like we're gonna live through this.
I will cut you down.
No, we are probably not gonna live through this. That's okay. Oh? Maybe we are? I don't know.
Scream for me.
I'll probably have to re-queue it anyway, just because spending most of my time in the fight on the floor because of a graphics error. No.
Cabal, feast
No,
upon these
I would be
meddlers.
remiss in giving you what you all
Scream
deserve.
for me.
Sorry.
You perish together. I will cut you down. Shadows consume you. Grimoria, carve screens from their flesh. I will cut you down. Enough! I have been a patient host. I showed restraint, even courtesy. Yet you continue to provoke my wrath. Very well. You shall have it.
Oof.
My reign is everlasting! None will survive! I am Revendreth! My reign is everlasting! None will survive!
They're doing pretty well with 11 DPS and 4 healers.
My reign is everlasting!
Yeah, we'll probably have to queue this one again. Just because having to adjust the graphics and the camera at the start of the fight, that was totally unfair. But at least we'll get some really, really decent performances seen here. Like Jason Marnoka, Prince Renethal, and whoever plays Sire Denathrius.
Fools, I am Revendreth.
Great lines. Thank you. Run. Whoever battle resed me, thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe I won't have to re-queue after all.
None will survive. Fools, I am Revendreth.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Are we gonna die? Yep, we're gonna die again.
Brought to heel.
Oh, we're all gonna die. Wow. We all died. Okay. What just happened? Wow. Look at all those mirrors. What the hell? Thank you. Redemption of the Redeemer. Redemption for the Redeemer. Energies of death and enervation struggle to free themselves from the blade and consume you to your very core. The bonds of warding placed on this blade by Prince Renethal will not hold for long. It should be taken to Sinfall, where more permanent arrangements have been made for this prisoner. Alright, well, I think I'm just gonna go back in because that was not my best go at this. Yeah, the camera was angled too far down. I couldn't see things the way I needed to. And with how I had to change the graphics. So because of that very unfair happening there, I'll just re-queue and we'll do it that way.
May your feet find good trails.
Ooh, not bad.
I listen to the wind. Foes of the forest, beware.
What? trained me that way. Ooh. No. No, no. Man. Well, that was a bust. Yeah, I'll try a different world quest for now. Let's go feed the Spriggans to the craw. That'll be fun. See, how long is the usual queue time? Wow, 52 minutes? You're kidding me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it took 52 minutes just to get into the queue. Oh, hello there. Look at this finely dressed Worgen fella. Very nice.
trust dare lay claim to this grove, show them no mercy.
Oh, I am definitely not in a mercy showing mood right now. Oof. I love Radiant Spark. Chat's still not pulling up. One second, guys. My lips are feeling very dry. Thank you, whoever pulled that off me.
I need a target.
Excuse me.
Your actions have helped keep these monsters in check. Queen's blessings, friend.
Alright, what next? Oh yeah, feeding Spriggans to the craw. That'll be fun. One of the things I'm kind of looking forward to from the anniversary celebration package that they announced along with BlizzCon line announcements and everything is you could say the Blizzard Bear mount. I mean, they're calling it Snowstorm. It's the Blizzard Bear. It's the baby Blizzard Bear, but in mount form with a whole lot of ice shards and everything. So that's gonna be fun, but I'm also really looking forward to the Netherwhelp, the moon-touched Netherwhelp. Don't really care for the color. It's kind of a fawn color instead of being white or pearly or, you know, terribly pretty or iridescent. It doesn't really make me think moon-touched. It just makes me think, you know, beige Netherwhelp. But it's a Netherwhelp, and it's very hard to get a code for the original Collector's Edition Netherwhelp from the Burning Crusade, because most that you find for sale, they're used up codes. It's a scam, so you end up paying a lot for something that isn't even valid, and you got scammed. But I have wanted that for the longest time. My daughter has wanted that for the longest time, and it's not the pretty sort of a bluish, blue-green whelp that came with the Burning Crusade Collector's Edition, but it's a Netherwhelp. A Netherwhelp. It's better than no Netherwhelp. I am also on the speculation slash hype train with thinking that WoW Classic Burning Crusade will be announced. And if slash when it is, you can all bet your asses I'm going to remake Aranya in the Burning Crusade Classic. That's my home. That's where I began my life in WoW. That is where so much of the formative concepts for Aranya came to be. So I am absolutely going to want to relive the height of her serial killer days, the beginning of her serial killer days, back when she had to do it for survival, back when she was desperate and confused and conflicted.
This wasn't the deal.
Because I am going to enjoy replaying that part of her. That part of her past. And who knows, maybe I can even fill in some of the blanks that I didn't think of the first time around. Hi, please stop tormenting that spirit. Everybody loves this one. What the fuck? Why did you have to do that? Knock it off. Get your own fucking Spriggan. Helpful soul. You're not being terribly helpful, you know. Oh, what's this? Treasure? Treasure? There's treasure here. Oh, stop it.
Don't worry, I'll make this slow.
Slow. That's good that it didn't take terribly long to find another group. Because being one lone DPS, sometimes it can take a while. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. For real this time. Yeah.
My kind are called from the stone to defend Revendreth. It sickens me to see our loyalty twisted by the one we once served.
The Stoneborn were not the only ones manipulated and deceived, my friend. Say even the Arbiter herself. The time has come. Throne our former master. What we do next, we do for the sake of all the Shadowlands.
More loyalists. We must drive them back, my prince.
strike down the one who has betrayed us all.
Yes, Your Highness.
Aranya, these daring mortals have persevered through every obstacle put before them. It seems we have little choice left but to surrender.
I have a better idea, Master. Let me carve them up instead.
Now there's a thought. We could flay these petulant, small-minded creatures and use their bones to pave the path for our ascension. What to do, what to do.
Please, Master! It's been so long since I cut into living flesh. Let me skewer them, slice them, slash them, vivisect them, cut ribbons from their...
Calm down.
Rushing one's work is so unflattering. I shall assist our guests with their atonement. Once they have repented, I will permit you to rend their bodies and send their souls screaming into the maw.
This is one crazy bitch and one twisted motherfucker. Alright, we've got the tanks marked. We've got everyone all set. We've even got someone in a Kael'thas costume. Okay, group 2 and 4 go green. Oh, I've been going green since before the movement was even a thing. Please help focus Cabalist in the second phase. Naturally! That's what I live for. Here we go, here we go, here we go!
Let your penance begin. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Shit.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
Oof, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Yeah, we got this, we got this, we got this. Don't panic. Get rid of that last echo. Come on, come on, come on.
Exterminate this vermin.
Get out of the red, people. Get out of the red, yes.
Splatter them across your walls.
Splatter them across the walls. Oh.
Cleanses the soul. Your vanity will cost you everything.
Put me down! Ugh.
It's too far away.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Come on.
Ramonia, exterminate this vermin.
Get out of the red, get out of the red.
Oh, I'll splatter them across your walls.
Ah, shit.
It is time you remembered your place.
No! Ugh!
Crawl to me on your knees.
What the hell?
And I will grant you a merciful end.
Oh, come on. Whoa! Oh!
Sir,
Why?
remove this refuse from my sight. Scream for me!
But yeah, Arcane doesn't do so bad with the mechanics in here. Can bowling ball the echoes of sin with Arcane Orb. That was fun.
Scream for me!
Oh, if only we had a battle res for me. But no.
You will perish together!
You will perish together! That creepy ass giggle by Remornia.
I will cut you down. Remornia, massacre these whelps.
Again, creepy. Creepy. She's so creepy. Creepy with a creepy ass giggle. Creepy.
Scream for me!
Scream for me. Yeah, he doesn't even say that nicely. He just...
You will perish together! Devoted apostles, handle this filth! Scream for me!
Whatever Warlock is using their Venthyr abilities here, same with the Hunters and the Night Fae ability, well fucking done.
I will cut you down.
That's good stuff right there.
You will perish together! Scream for me!
How did
Scream for me!
only 4 people not survive that fall? That's incredible.
Remornia, massacre
Next time, though, I'll be sure to use slow fall. Because that is not even fair.
Cabal!
If you just die
Feast upon
every
these
single time.
meddlers. I will cut you down. You will perish together. Scream for me. You will perish together. Remornia, carve screams from their flesh. I will cut you down. Enough! I have been a patient host. I showed restraint, even courtesy. Yet you continue to provoke my wrath. Very well. You shall have it.
Courtesy, he says. Courtesy. You madman?
You will all die at my feet! Fools! I am Revendreth!
I can't look away. This is so engrossing. Oh, shut up, Kael'thas.
Fools! I am Revendreth! None will survive!
You almost got him, guys. Well done. I'm not gonna requeue just because I didn't get to do phase 2.
I am Revendreth!
Unless you guys want to see it again. I mean, I doubt it. Clint Eastwood. Oh, hey, there you are. How goes the rating? My Discord invite doesn't work anymore. Really? Huh. Sorry about the chat not showing up. Cause, oh, I like this. There's something just so poetic how he just goes limp and then gets sucked into the sword. And then Renethal just puts a bind on it. No words spoken. But, yeah, that's odd because I change the link frequently, and whenever I do, I make sure that it's set to unlimited uses, no expiration date. That's weird. That's very weird. If you have Twitter, you can find me on Twitter and I can direct message you. Yay! Alright, we have two options here. We could go to Sinfall and complete the quest that we picked up the first time in, or I can queue again and see if I can make it to phase 2. Do y'all want to see if I can make it to the fight in phase 2? Because I was instantly killed when we all fell through the floor at the end of phase 1. Phase 1 went smooth. It told me Discord invite invalid. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to reset that, reprogram that. Yay! DM'd on Twitter. Yeah, I'll get you into my Discord after the stream. Since you just got here, shall I queue again? Shall I see if I can make it to phase 2 this time? Third time's a charm? See, it's up to you. I like listening to you read the quests and geek out about the lore, but it's up to you. Well, I am still sick, and it is getting later, and I do need to have dinner with my family. So I will probably just come over here by His Marvelous Highness. Look at him. Look at him. And read the quest before going to Sinfall. Because this is the second time I queued, and I died before I could even do Phase 1 because of the graphics being on the wrong setting and the camera being in the way of seeing what was going on with the health bars. And then for this time around, I got to finish Phase 1, but then when he slammed us all through the floor, 4 of the DPS died on impact, and I was one of them. So, I don't know. It feels so unfair. It feels so unfair. Totally feels unfair. But Denathrius does not fight fair. So I will have to say that this has been one of the least satisfying episodes so far of How to Mage in LFR. I mean, I didn't even have to re-queue because y'all got to see it, but I did anyway because I didn't even hardly get to fight. And I want to fight. I really want to fight. You know what? For myself, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. You know what? I have a pumpkin bar right here.
Need to be stopped.
I'll feast on it.
Give them a taste of their own medicine.
See, this pod seems to contain something valuable, but it's closed tightly. As you place your hand near it, one of the small flower buds on the pod lights up and opens. Perhaps lighting up lunar light buds found nearby will open the pod. 5 of them should be sufficient. You know this because you are psychic. That's funny. Yeah, I've been keeping up with the herbal teas and the herbal remedies we've all been doing really comfortable because I have got mad tea making skills. I took a course by Rosalie de la Forêt, and I was totally butchering the French of her name because right now I don't give a shit. It's Rosalie de la Forêt. But she made this course on medicinal tea making, and it basically highlighted everything she knew about herbalism already, and also what she had to learn even further to make the teas that she was making taste good to her family members, because they didn't even want to drink them because they didn't taste good. But I can't swim. You're not going to swim. You're gonna swim down the craw. That's what. I am a tea scrub. Dude, go to my Twitter, click on my referral link for Sips By, okay? You will have the world open to you of tea. Yes. And you don't even have to know the ins and outs of crafting tea blends like I do. You can just take your quiz. They'll personalize what you like based on what your answers are, and they'll send you a box every month of 4 different kinds of teas based on your preferences so that you can discover what you love. I don't even do loose leaf. Bags do it for me. Yeah, say that. Say that on your quiz. They will send you nothing but sachets and bags. No loose leaf for you. Yep, it is entirely a personalized box. They don't just send you tea willy-nilly. No, they gather your preferences, and then they send you a box based on a curated selection that fits your preferences. Plus, if you do it through my link, I'll get points, and once I have enough points, they'll send me a free box. Yay! Like black tea, and maybe some Assam, and also something floral with when I'm feeling family. Fancy. Yes. So yeah, you can get all kinds of different black teas, caffeinated or less caffeinated, whatever suits your pleasure, through Sips By. But getting back to being sick and tea. Yes, Theatar would be proud of me because I have kept the girls and myself drinking that tea. I killed it. I wasn't supposed to kill it. Oh well. I I killed it! God damn, I killed it. I wasn't supposed to kill it. God damn this chat. You see this. You see this. This impudent device. It's not pulling up the chat. I have to constantly tab to check the chat. See, I don't like artificial caffeine like in energy drinks. Oh, totally. Totally. Yeah, natural caffeine is so much better. It's easier on your head. Doesn't give you headaches. Yeah. I'm gonna find a group. And I'm gonna fight again. But at the same time, I do think I want to go to Revendreth and complete the quest nonetheless. Just to see what that's about. Because we already know how the fight's gonna go now. God damn it, you son of a... Get in the bag, pest! Somebody can quote me on that. Get in the bag, pest! Alright, where's the craw? There's the craw. Eat up. The craw. Do you have a quote bot? I do not, but if you, you can create a clip, though, if you like. Ah, oh, that reminds me. The, sounds bot. The little sounds widget. I need to fix that. Because, Pie of Doom tried to play one of the sounds in my little sounds widget. The Leroy Jenkins sound. And it wasn't working. And I don't know why it wasn't working, but whatever part wasn't working, I need to fix it. So me and both my daughters did the Leroy Jenkins sound for her. I mean, she paid the bits for him. She deserved it. All right. 1 second while I devour this pumpkin bar. Hey, get back here. I said I wasn't going. The stream isn't being killed. I'm just eating the pumpkin bar, man. Y'all don't need to see me eat a pumpkin bar. Yeah, it literally says, we'll be right back in a moment. It does not say offline. If it says offline, then I'm offline and I'm not coming back. If it says I'll be right back, I'll be back! Yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that's disorienting. Yeah, pumpkin bars are really no different from any other kind of fruit bar. They're sold by Trader Joe's, this particular kind that I like. And they're called This Pumpkin Walks Into a Bar. And it has a few sister varieties as well. This fig walks into a bar. This apple walks into a bar. These strawberries walk into a bar. If y'all don't get the pun here, I'm ashamed of you. Okay. Let us go to Revendreth. I understand that I may end up losing whatever cinematic comes into play if the queue dings. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Where are you? Where's the fate scribe? Ah, go away. Go away!
What do you seek?
Sanctuary of the Mad. Yeah, it's hilarious. My mother thought they were seasonal. They're not. They just ran out more back in the fall. Because everyone wants pumpkin everything at that time of year. There's Castle Nathria. It's funny how that monstrosity is called Castle Nathria, and yet everywhere you look is a castle, basically. It's just like Diablo. It's all castles and cathedrals for no reason. What a crumbling ruin it all is, too. Yeah, they've got a lot of castles in Ireland and Scotland. I'm running a gamble here, I really am. Because the more minutes tick by, the closer I am to getting that last queue. Welcome to Sinfall, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, yes. The tower. This waltzy tune is so amazing. Oh, Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Look at that, look at that, look at that.
Welcome to the rebellion.
Denathrius once served a noble cause. His charismatic leadership and understanding of the dark desires were instrumental in the redemption of more souls than your world has known. Perhaps in time, he could be this again, if the right lessons were to remind him of his true purpose.
You were ever fond of saying that the Venthir do not destroy. We educate. It is time you were reminded of Revendreth's noble purpose.
Shall we begin?
You cannot bind me here. I am eternal. I am your master. I am Revendreth.
Remember this lesson.
Ooh. Sweetheart, no.
Come
No.
at once to Oribos,
You need to go.
Walker. I feel a darkness calling to me.
Oh no.
I fear something rises within Torghast. Something terrible.
Oh. I got removed from the queue, but you know what? It was worth it. We knew this was a gamble. We knew this was a gamble. It will take time. Time the likes of which are kind of yet to measure. But in that time, I see my oldest friend, my closest confidant, and my greatest master, stepping forth from this pinnacle of lecture, his true purpose once again affirmed.
The drought, the lack of souls,
Oh, wow.
the jailer, all connected.
This is incredible. Let's see. When the Burning Crusade Classic comes out, are you going to read out the Burning Crusade quest with their lore? Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't I? Alright, I would have loved to actually go in and fight again, but on this very touching note, and on the fact that my 6-year-old did invade the room when she damn well knew she wasn't supposed to, I think I will kill the stream and just go and have dinner. Everyone, please enjoy your nights. I do hope that there will be a better finale for whatever the next How to Mage an LFR series season is. This was not the best episode, not because of the queue times for once, but because the fight was just that brutal in killing the Clothies. So, good luck to everyone who goes into Castle Nathria, and until next time, get fat loot, stay on the point, be excellent to each other.